Hello and welcome to Affinity. Let's do a bit more art, and this is just a way of playing with it. And you simply select the background and hit Ctrl J a number of times, many as you like really. Then I'm going to select all the layers and change the blend mode to something like lighten. Here you've only got three primary options. You've got darken, lighten, and all the way down here average. And the reason for that is that you don't want them to sort of do things anyway. You want it to be normal. So lighten's a good one. Then we just pick a layer and we're going to do something. So let's say click the perspective tool, and I'm going to zoom out a bit to do this and just play with kind of this. See what I'm doing here. And I'm looking at this picture here. Where's that going to go? That'll do. So I'm going to apply that. Control 0 to go back in again. And where's the original picture left? I need to blend this back here. In fact, what I'll do is I'll put a mask on it. So click on the mask layer and then paint in paintbrush, paint in black, and get rid of these things here. You can keep them if you like, but I just want to just paint everything else out. The picture of this person here. Then if I drag this down, I want to get the background. There we go with the move tool, drag this down so the face is somewhere where it's going to show up. You go into that dark area. It's like she's kind of watching. And you could delete the frame as well if you like, but I think I'll leave that in. I can even do things like, let's do a Control J and let's duplicate that whole layer. I'll stick it back up here. So she's kind of looking down from up there as well. And here with the mask, I'm going to mask that there. You can see you can keep as much as you like. So I'll just sort of keep the face there on there. So she's kind of looking there, and you could put them all around. What else can I do? And let's do how about a Radial Blur? And here I click on where I want the radius to start. Let's put on his hand. And then we'll see, you get this sort of rotating effect. Get a bit of action on that and drop the opacity so it just begins to show something in there. In fact, maybe if I'll change the blend mode here, so to overlay or soft light, what's that going to look like? Maybe when the blend modes, I'll change that to soft light. So it's just going to lighten it. No, I don't think that's going anywhere. How about darken? No, just go normal. Change the blend mode of the background. This blurred one, what's this going to do? And actually, let's put an overlay on that so there's adding a fair bit of contrast into it. So drop the opacity a bit. So you wait enough to get that kind of vague rotating feel to it. Meanwhile, this one up here now is standing out a bit too much. So I'm going to turn that down. Which one's that? Alt click that to see it. No, that's the one up there, isn't it? Where's the other one? It's that one, isn't it? Alt click that one. Yes, it's that one. So go to that one and turn that down a bit so she's just not standing out so much. What we can also do is, let's go to another one. I don't think I've done anything to that. Alt click it to see it by itself. No, so what can we do here? Let's do a little bit of a distortion. So I'll right click on that, try the mesh warp tool. I'll just move this a tiny amount so you just got a slightly weirdish look somewhere. And you see, this is just playing. It's going, oh, I wonder what this one does. And another one here. So what can I do there? I know, let's go to this one down here. Go to this one called Voronoi. Where is it? Voronoi. There, see, this sort of breaks things up a bit, makes it like it's a painting. And you can change the cell size on that. Turn the line width down, you don't need lines in between things. So you get a bit of an interesting effect. And let's put another blur on top of that. Just a little bit of that. So those cells just sort of starting to disappear. Then the original layer, and turn down the opacity, just turn it up enough so it's just beginning to nudge it. And as you can see, literally, you can just keep going on this. I'll stop there, but you literally take as many layers as you like, change anything you like, and see what kind of interesting effects you can get. Anyway, that's it. Thank you very much for watching.